festival.
Old man Slim right here. Hold on, after.
You don't have to stay in the owners of the property.
This is American journalism. Why are you yelling? I'm not fucking yelling. You don't have a mic.
Yeah, we can't find it.
rAwTiMe.
Man, fuck you. You feel like shit. You feel like shit.
Are we doing an interview?
Right here on the spot. Right here on the spot.
On the
Is it
spot.
going?
Hey, bro, what's your name real quick?
My name is Rivers. I'm Rafa.
Are you in the band too?
Yeah,
He's
he's my guitarist.
How many people are in the band?
There's 5 of us.
How'd you guys meet?
I met him through a friend of mine. He was actually at one of our shows in the summer, and he had like been posting a lot on his Instagram, and he was like really good. And I just asked him if he wanted to show up to a practice one day, and
And he played the show the next day.
yep, and he played the show the next day, and we really liked him. And yeah, since then we just never kicked him out.
You don't get on the street. Jake's here? Gonna an interview? ¿Cómo está?
¿Pero qué? ¿Por qué le pregunta? Dígame primero.
Tomás, diga algo. Algo
¿Cómo
que me
está,
inspire.
Chifi? ¿Cómo está, Chifi? ¿Cómo está, Chifi?
¿Te puedes echar un poco más?
¿Cómo estás? ¿Cómo estás? ¿No se oye?
No, no soy acá.
¿Cómo estás?
No, no soy. A ver.
Hello. No, prétamelo tú para ponértelo, a ver.
¿Quieres la banana?
No, chúpatela.
That's good. Not yet. Just kidding.
Ah, shit. You said Weezer was your big influence. I guess what would you say are your do you have many influences that kind of go into this?
Yeah, I think my top 5 bands or artists would be Weezer, a band called Pavement, KT Elephant, a band called The Vessels, and probably like Milky Chance or something. Pretty good. Yeah. Tell me about yours.
Radiohead, a guy called Yves Tumor, like Iron Maiden. Those 3 are the main ones.
What do you play?
I play lead guitar, so I play a lot of fast guitar.
There's the solos and the riffs.
A little bit of distortion, a little too much distortion sometimes. Yeah, I play fast guitar basically.
Yeah, I guess who kind of, because I know there's 5 of you, do you all kind of write stuff together, or do you have like homework assignments? You're going to write this, or is it all just...
Well, normally like now I've been starting to get their opinion more on a lot of stuff, but essentially I'm like a solo artist. So like the songs that we perform that like wrote like on my own and whatnot, and then like after I'll write them, I'll go ahead and like show it to them, and then I'll teach them the song. So they'll learn them like as they do. But right now lately, like the songs I've been working on, I'll ask them like if they have any inputs on it. So it's not like they're mandated to kind of help me. It's kind of just if they hear something. Even then, it's not like I put their suggestions on all the time.
Yeah.
Like sometimes I'll be like, oh, I think this sounds really good, but I don't. I'm just like, nah, I don't like it. So I just won't put it on. But I think now it's starting to become a little bit more collaborative. But most of the time, I just
I listened to a lot of your Spotify. I noticed it was like all singles. Are you guys gonna make like an album anytime soon? Or?
Yeah, so I have 7 singles and I have 5 from an EP. I want to do another EP soon, so that way there'll be 10 songs from an EP and then 7 singles. I think like the only reason behind doing singles was just because it's hard to get people's attention, and like I'm sure you guys like have the same thing, like trying to get people to check out your guys' videos or whatever. So like doing an album to me seems like trying to get somebody to listen to like 12 songs at a time seems like fucking impossible. So like getting them just to listen to one instead of like taking the time out of the day, it's a lot like more reasonable. I would like to do an album after I would like get like a record label or like have somebody else pay for it, because it gets expensive. So
Has anybody approached you about making
yeah,
an
somebody has approached, but I have like more like a vision like on higher labels versus just like lower ones. I have one set in mind, 88 Rising. I really enjoy them, and I would really like to work with them.
Oh, you guys make Joji.
As far as
Yeah, Joji works for them.
as
Yeah.
far as recording goes, you kind of just do it all on your own. It's like,
Recording, I think I could, but
Someone want to be in?
that's our drummer.
hey, bring him
Come
in.
on, we're getting the full
Drummer.
time. Fuck it.
What are your influences? I left it off in here, but I guess.
My influences?
Yeah.
So, Rosa Parks.
All right, we are here, downtown Edmond City. We have a lot of stuff going on right now. we have concerts from people who are probably unemployed. Over there, we have a bike race. Hey man, want to be interviewed in the middle of your bike race?
I'm not. No, I haven't started.
You haven't started? How's it going?
Good.
What made you want to bike?
I always liked it as a kid, and I like going fast. And great racing like this is the perfect way to do that.
It's pretty cool.
It's fun to come to.
When did you start biking?
Probably 7 years old.
7?
Yeah.
When I was 7, when my dad taught me how to ride a bike, I was too scared to get the training wheels off, right?
Oh, right.
So he got the bike and he threw it at me.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
And he said, motherfucker, if you don't learn how to ride that fucking bike.
My influence is my mom, music-wise.
Shout out to your mom, bro.
Shout out my mom. Music-wise, I would say like, I don't know, I listen to like my grandpa, I guess, influenced a lot of music.
grandpa.
Shout out to all family, right?
Yeah, honestly, yeah, just influences like my mom. She listens to like Luis Miguel. I like Spanish music too, like Caifanes and shit like that. So
You ever
just like
incorporate any of that into like your drumming style at all?
a little bit too. Also, I guess metal, just because I mean, like, I guess you could say indie drums are very basic, to me at least. And when you hear like metal music, they're going like crazy. So like I try to do that to add like a little kick, a little flair.
I noticed a lot of guys post your like concerts on Instagram, right?
Yeah.
Has any like crazy shit happened at concerts? Like any stabbings or anything?
Not yet.
Well, no, actually last show,
a little bit.
we had some weirdo which
He was like off something.
happened to get his ass kicked by a couple of our homies, so that was cool.
He had like
Just
groped.
pedo.
Yeah, he had groped some girl that our friends were with, and then they kind of like confronted him about it, and then they chased him out, and like they're just like not jumping him, but they just
Almost.
they hit
killed
him a few times.
Yeah.
Was it that guy that fell on the ground?
Yeah. Oh, they ran outside. Yeah. No.
Other than that, nothing crazy. None of their shows, especially because like I at least try to enforce a lot of security, just because I don't want anything not like necessarily happening to us, but also just the fans there. It's not like they're going and they're signing up to like so we try to
That's our fan base pretty great.
Do you guys have any mosh pits?
yeah we have a lot of matches,
How long have you guys been doing like live shows for?
Well, with the lineup we have now for about like 2 months only, but we were in like in the original 4. We started in March, the end of March, but as we are all together now with our bassist Gilbert now, it's been like 2 months only, so pretty recent.
I saw one who I forgot the name of it. I noticed I had 18,000 listens to it on Spotify.
Yeah, the thing is, I've misunderstood. I think it's at 18, and then like Lollygag is at 20. I think Killing Us Both is up there too.
How long did that take to kind of blow up?
I guess just since when I released it, the Misunderstood, my song, it got a lot of traction after this Australian YouTuber, this beauty YouTuber, Cardi Milan, she had used it. And yeah, just from there it got like down to like 5K overnight in one night, so that was pretty cool. The numbers on SoundCloud are a lot better too, but those are really high. Those are like double the ones on Spotify.
What was like your reaction when you saw it? Like, oh, I have 18,000.
Yeah, it still is weird. I think like if you were to tell me like a year and a half ago when I was first starting to make music, like this song would someday have like 18K, it'd be really trippy. That's our base. That's our base.
Be in the interview. Come on.
We gotta ask her, what's your
full band?
what are some of your influences?
Huh?
What are some of your
Dude, we're talking about from jazz, from Jaco Pastorius. He's a great ass bass player, dude. Crazy. And then rock, I say maybe Flea, crazy.
Oh, I love that guy.
Dude, crazy on the slapping and just an overall musician.
Sometimes it might just be one band, one song. That's enough just to push you over. Yeah. Actually, how did you start, like, really getting, like, when did you start wanting to write music and wanting to write?
Basically, after I heard this song.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you start like learning guitar for
Did
it?
you go to it? Yeah.
I started learning. I started picking up my guitar again back in 2016, and I learned how to play Jordan Davis "Slow Dance in the Parking Lot."
Oh, alright.
Good song.
Right now we're trying to find an indie festival. Come on. This is American journalism at its finest. Journalism. all of you. Right now, our goal. Right now, our goal is to interview some bands. They're a covering concert. Right now, the concert we have to go to, they are covering songs. Would you like to be in an interview?
No, thank
No?
you.
It's cool. Right. They're covering songs like Nirvana, the Beatles. Hello. Just chilling, man. Like the Beatles, Nirvana.
Old Man Slim right here. Nice to meet you guys. Hey, I wish I can take you guys down there. I ain't got no money. I'm begging for money. And in 2 hours, I might have $100 if I sit here.
Oh, asking questions of people.
What do you think about COVID?
Man, I wish it never happened.
I think there's worse diseases being spread here.
Yeah.
We're trying to see bands. Me and him.
Really?
Yeah, we're loaded.
Oh, you want to be so what's your band name?
Hey, just start yelling. Just start fucking yelling. We don't have a mic.
It's fine, just yell.
Just start fucking yelling.
I don't want to lose my voice. It's cool. I lost my voice in the war.
Those are my inspirations.
Have you guys played like in any other bands and shit?
You guys ever incorporate all that together? Whenever you see Spanish, you kind of like some of that. Everyone, you ever kind of like bring like.
I think like one thing that we have, like not trying to say we're better than other bands, but I would like to think about we're better than other bands. I mean, we want to battle the bands for a reason. But I think something that like that they're all really good at. I think like my skills is essentially songwriting, but I think like what each like one that they're good at just improv. They could like improvise stuff like on the spot, and like that's how every show is. Like every show we play each song differently. We like never play the same song like really like twice. Like it's always a different solo. It's always a different drum fill. It's always something crazy, and like I think like that's like something that I really admire from like them. They're really good at just coming up with stuff on the spot, like as it happens. I think like that they're just their versatility about it. So I think like they might not be thinking about it, but I'm sure like they're incorporating like some metal, some Spanish stuff, some jazz stuff. I think like it's just that they're so good at doing it that they don't like necessarily have to think about it. It just kind of happens as they're doing it. I think if we were to like actually listen back on it, it'd be like, oh shit, that was cool. But like as it happens, we just have fun with it. And we just kind of feed off each other.
You guys do any covers?
Are we doing any covers? Yeah. Tonight, no. We're only doing 6 songs. It's only 30 minutes. We did a cover. We try to do at least like one cover per show, and what we try to do is like get like a request from each band member. This last show at Indie Fest, we played What Once Was by Hers. It was his request. We played Island in the Sun as of my request by Weezer. I don't know what other requests they have, but yeah, we try to keep also stuff that we're not going to put like a death metal song in. We just it doesn't really make sense.
Anything that goes along.
Yeah, we try to do something that goes along or something that we think.
You guys won't battle the bands. That must have been fucking crazy. We just thought like I'm gonna get laid.
Honestly, no. I mean, we got a little bit of traction at school, but
yeah, at school it's open a lot. We got recognized at school a lot. Like the first week that happened. I think still now actually. Like actually today, he went to go to the outlets and they had like. He was paying and like when he was leaving they were like, oh, have a good day man, congrats on Minor Palooza. And that was literally today. And that was like a month ago already, so it's pretty funny how stuff happens. Yeah, we were at Guitar Center and then
We were all at Guitar Center like 2 weeks ago.
they kind of was like, I've seen you guys
cashier was
before.
like that.
And then we were like, oh.
Guitars, I don't know, I play a little bit of guitar. What kind of stuff do you kind of play, or like what kind of guitars do you like?
So I use a Strat right now. It's a G&L, so it's not an actual Fender, but it's there. And I use a Vox 2 amp, Vox AC15, and a bunch of pedals because the amp is clean. Then I use the pedals to get the distortion. But it's working really well for me because I have a bright guitar, bright amp, and some warmer pedals, so everything works pretty well, and I have a lot of options.
Do you really change stuff out, or you just mainly is that just your main guitar you kind of use?
That I have also a Les Paul that needs to be fixed. I haven't used it live yet, but I used to use it a lot. But one day, just a wah pedal fell on it and it messed up, so I can't use the Les Paul now. But one day I'll get back to using it too because I sometimes miss the output from the Les Paul. But yeah, that's my gear.
I don't know anything about gear like, at all. I don't know. I don't even know. Like, he had to help me set up my tuner pedal. I don't know how to use any of it. I just know I like Strats. And it's honestly not like I don't know anything.
Great Strats sound. I think it might be single coil pickups.
Yeah, that's kind of like what when I've made my songs with it, I'm like, I just like this sound, I don't want to change it. So I think I just feel like strats. And I just like the shape of them too. I like the color I use. Yeah, it's just a classic look. So nothing really, not like particular. It's like, oh, it has to be this wood, this. No. It just is.
I guess I'm more particular when it comes to pickups.
Oh, really?
I like single coil sound.
Right.
I like that neck set. I don't know if you know Steve Ray Vaughan.
Yeah.
I love that kind of sound.
Yeah.
It has a good kick in it.
Yeah.
I love it. I love that particular sound. I mean, Gibsons are also great. It'd be great if you could ever get that thing working, you know.
Yeah.
That would be.
I think I'll change the string head. It should be.
Yeah, our other guitarist uses a Telecaster. Yeah. So we're all basically almost Fender. Strat, tell me.
Still Leo Fender.
I don't use a guitar.
He has a Fender, yeah. He plays a Jaguar.
No, I mean
Jaguar.
I've had a drum set. It's a Pro drum set. I use Ice-T cymbals. Kind of the same that Joey Jordison did for Slipknot, R.I.P. I don't know. I mean, I'm sure they don't know this, but like I do it. A lot of my the way my drums are tuned like in a way to kind of resemble that of a metal drum set. Like if you were to go to like a metal band. Just because I really like the way that they sound and they have a lot of punch to them. That's the way I tune my drums. Just because I really don't like the way that they like. If you hear like a lot of indie songs, they tune very basic, very dry. So I like tuning them with a lot of punch. Yeah.
You want jazz over there.
Good. It reminds me of Club Penguins.
Yeah.
Oh, so you know how you guys were talking about who they played with, like another group?
We're fucked.
That's actually.
It's Tony Jupiter. What's up, man?
Yeah, the Andy Jupiter.
I'm not Tony Jupiter, but
Andy Jazz.
Hey,
Win. Hey, Tony.
win.
I texted
Tony?
That's Andy.
What's up, Andy?
An interview with Robert Ventura?
Hey, bring the band.
We'll make it like the Avengers. Yeah. So,
What am I saying?
anything, we're just gonna ask.
What are your influences?
Into your band.
Drugs.
Oh, this guy.
Drugs. No, I'm just kidding.
This guy's a gearhead, like crazy.
Yeah, he knows a lot about equipment.
He has too much gear.
I spend a lot of money on dumb things.
He doesn't need it.
I don't need it. I want it.
I get what you mean. I remember I made $600 on my last job. I spent it on a weed.
Well, I don't know about that one, man.
Yeah, no, I'm just an idiot. But I don't know. You guys play like a little bars and stuff, right?
Actually, not really. It's the first time we ever.
Yeah.
It's rare when you get a bar gig.
I try to do
Oh, turn over there. Turn over there.
We'll be in an interview, man?
Yeah, for sure.
This is Northeast Tony.
Northeast Tony. Chucho.
What we got?
10 minutes.
Oh, yeah, brother, what's up? Oh, this is the interview?
On the spot.
We just got merchandise.
This is Antonio.
I'm gonna go pick it up right now. Hey, bro, say
That's Griff.
right now.
That's good. That's good.
Just Griff.
What's up?
Are they actually? You're really right? Is that merchandise, right? I don't know.
Hey, this guy's not up the shirt. Maybe you got any questions to ask them?
Hey, is that it?
What do you think?
Let's just cut it.
Is it good?
Yeah, no, yeah, it's good.
We got 10 minutes, so.
Thank you, guys. Hey, man, it's rock time!
get interviewed?
Hello.
Say a message. Would you like a
Hello,
banana?
my name's Ernesto Aguilera.
Ernesto!
And I'm a Republican.
You're a Republican?
Yes, and I think the things that are happening now with this stupid president that we have now. Don't smoke weed.
Don't smoke
Why not?
weed.
Well, then it'll kind of set you back. Set you back.
Alright, I want to give a shout out to rAwTiMe. They came out to Indie Fest. Although I don't know them too well, I can tell that they're on their grind, and you know it's something that you guys should support. Anything local, you guys should support. Because at one point we're gonna make it up there.